Good evening and welcome to this short performance to introduce the Theatre of the Impossible. It's a manifesto for theatre, and I'm very pleased to be joined by a previously unwitting volunteer here in Shikwe who is going to help with this launch. Shikwe, I'm going to give you this little handmade document here.
Okay.
And I'd like you to read the manifesto, but I'd like you to read it to me as sure as you can be that you wrote it yourself. Act it up if you like. You can either be completely persuasive or give it the full Mussolini and convince me of the manifesto's truth. When you've done that, what we'll do is we'll each ask each other one question, and you can choose who asks first, and we'll just do a little exchange that way, and it can be as directly related to this as you like. One thing to mention is this will be recorded, but the nice people from the National Theatre of Scotland are here to help with that. Here is the manifesto. Off you go.
Thank you very much. Now, more than ever, art must engage with the impossible. Rational thinking constantly encounters contradiction, be in the fields of language, mathematics, science, or economics. Contradiction is the primary source of opportunity. Artistic thinking and practice can offer insight into the contradictory aspects of experience by engaging with the impossible. The impossible is impossible to define except as impossible, which is its perfect definition. Everything is impossible and everything is also possible. So any work of theatre or any artistic work is already impossible. This manifesto is calling for the impossible to be explored actively through the work, for the work to constantly orbit its impossibility as the Earth orbits the Sun. This can occur in various ways. So from exciting possible propositions to seemingly possible structures that are, on reflection, possessed of a heightened impossibility. So theatre is particularly well suited to the presentation of the impossible because it exists in such diverse plans. Text to be spoken, text to describe action, text to describe setting, action of various forms, setting of various forms, audience experience, and reaction. These are only some of the available planes for theatre or performance to enjoy. We should not underestimate the demands of the impossible. It cannot be taken as a, some word that I can't really, it's a very difficult word, that I wrote myself, euphemism for unusual, discomforting or challenging or plain stupid. This impossible is fucking hard, so sorry about the language. Interesting and ambitious work is constantly being produced in theatre and across the arts. And indeed, humanity is still showing some signs of spiritual and intellectual progress. Only now, or only the impossible will change anything. The period of modernist culture, known as postmodernism, is ending. There are the days of the impossible. This change, this new impossibility was, would you agree, inevitable?
Thanks very much. Very well read, Shikwe. Okay, great.
I'm flattered. Thank you very much.
That's all right. Who would you like to ask the first question? Would you like to, or would you like me to?
Well, would you like to ask the first question?
Okay. What was the last thing that happened to you that struck you as being contradictory in some way?
Okay. The last thing that struck me was I was walking in the pouring rain this afternoon, and I hated rain, but actually when I was walking on the street of Edinburgh, I kind of enjoyed it, and I think that's kind of interesting and dictionary about myself, because the feeling changes with the environment, because this is a tough environment. It's Scotland, and it's supposed to be rough about the weather, and you have to just live with it and embrace it. So if I'm in any other places, that wouldn't happen, but it happened here. So if that's a
Yeah, great, okay. And do you have a question for me?
What do you think about my manifesto?
I'm a huge fan, I have to say. I'd go so far as to say I'd sign up. Let me know what we can work on to take it forward. I'm sure there's a lot of theatre to be made from it and conversations to be had.
Have you got any new ideas about it? And anything that inspire you to make new work?
Well, yeah. Let's leave the stage and see where we go. Thank you very much, Shi Wei. That's been brilliant.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Very welcome.
Thanks, everyone.